The Audio-Technica AT2020. No doubt you have seen this microphone on YouTube. It's very popular for a bunch of YouTubers due to its price and overall sound quality. This is a budget microphone, usually around $100. Of course, it's going to take an XLR cable to plug that in and does require 48 volt power or phantom power as it's known. Now, it's not technically a large diaphragm condenser microphone because we have a 16 millimeter capsule in there, a 16 millimeter diaphragm. To have a large diaphragm condenser, you would want a 1-inch diaphragm. Does that affect the sound quality? We're gonna find out. This is a side addressed microphone cardioid pickup pattern, of course, and that should help to reject sound from the rear, the sides, and so on. It's even conveniently marked back so you know to speak into this side. Here's what you usually get with it: just a basic stand, okay, and a soft case. So that is the microphone. Now we'll go ahead and check out how it actually sounds. What we have here is 4 different samples from different distances away, and we also have an air conditioner on in these 2 clips. We have raw samples and processed samples. These are the same exact samples. The processed samples use isotope Nectar 2 because it has an EQ, compressor, de-esser, gate, things like that, everything that you would use to produce your voice sound. And the raw samples have been adjusted higher in volume simply because it would not make much sense for you to hear these at close to a 0 level, the way they were recorded, because you would get something such as this. It's over the AT2020. The Audio-Technica, that huge difference in volume, it's just not a good thing for a listening experience, at least not a good listening experience. So the volume has been raised on the raw samples, but no other processing has been done. I mean, hey, you'd be raising the volume in post anyway to make sure you're hitting the correct levels. They are not volume matched, mind you. I have just raised them for a better listening experience. So with all of that said, let's go ahead and test out the Audio-Technica AT2020. The Audio-Technica AT2020 from around 1 foot away. 1 foot away for the Audio-Technica AT2020. The Audio-Technica AT2020 from around 1 foot away. 1 foot away for the Audio-Technica AT2020. The Audio-Technica AT2020 from around 6 inches away. The Audio-Technica AT2020. Listen to the sound of the voice. Is this the sort of sound that you would like for your YouTube video, for your podcast, or for your voiceover? The AT2020. The Audio-Technica AT2020 from around 6 inches away. The Audio-Technica AT2020. Listen to the sound of the voice. Is this the sort of sound that you would like for your YouTube video, for your podcast, or for your voiceover? The AT2020. The Audio-Technica AT2020, this time with an air conditioner on in the background, just to get an idea of how sensitive this microphone is overall. How much sound does it reject? Well, you're hearing it right now. We are about 3 to 4 inches away from the capsule, and I'll also tap a little bit on a keyboard just to get an idea of the sound that the AT2020 will pick up in the background. The Audio-Technica AT2020, this time with an air conditioner on in the background, just to get an idea of how sensitive this microphone is overall. How much sound does it reject? Well, you're hearing it right now. We are about 3 to 4 inches away from the capsule, and I'll also tap a little bit on a keyboard just to get an idea of the sound that the AT2020 will pick up in the background. The Audio-Technica AT2020 from around 2 to 3 inches away, trying to take advantage of some of that proximity effect. I can even ease up on it really close here to about 1 inch away from the AT2020, and you'll notice that it does not have the same response as a actual large diaphragm microphone. That proximity effect is not nearly as pronounced, not nearly to the effect that you would get it with a large diaphragm condenser microphone. That's because the AT2020 is not actually a large diaphragm condenser microphone. It's actually much closer to a medium or small diaphragm because it has that 16 millimeter diaphragm. In the Audio-Technica AT2020, again, from around 2 to 3 inches away, listen to the sound of the voice of the Audio-Technica AT2020. the Audio-Technica AT2020 from around 2 to 3 inches away, trying to take advantage of some of that proximity effect. I can even ease up on it really close here to about an inch away from the AT2020, and you'll notice that it does not have the same response as a actual large diaphragm microphone. That proximity effect is not nearly as pronounced, not nearly to the effect that you would get it with a large diaphragm condenser microphone. That's because the AT2020 is not actually a large diaphragm condenser microphone. It's actually much closer to a medium or small diaphragm because it has that 16 millimeter diaphragm in the Audio-Technica AT2020. Again, from around 2 to 3 inches away, listen to the sound of the voice of the Audio-Technica AT2020. And there we go. That's the Audio-Technica AT2020. I did use a wind screen for all of these samples as well. So that is the AT2020 from Audio-Technica, a medium or small 16 millimeter diaphragm condenser microphone that is very popular for YouTubers out there for a good reason, because overall it sounds pretty good. You don't get that enhanced bass response, at least not nearly to the same effect that you get it with a large diaphragm microphone, but that might be a good thing for a lot of people out there. Just sort of depends on what you want to do. A nice budget microphone works well, probably somewhere between that 2 to 6 inch range. Basically just make a fist in front of your mouth and try to keep around that distance away from the microphone. Sometimes you can get back to maybe 6 inches or so, maybe 7 or 8 inches, and it does okay. But that is the Audio-Technica AT2020 condenser microphone.